Welcome back to Damon Does It. Today we're going to be working on a battery tie down for the Husqvarna riding mower. So yeah, I installed this NOCO lithium iron phosphate battery, which I highly recommend. It weighs 2.5 pounds versus the lead acid 15 pounds, and it's just as strong as, if not stronger. The only issue is the battery tray. You can see how big that thing is and deep it goes, so I had to fill it with a couple stacks of some 3/4 inch plywood, I believe. Screwed those down, and the only issue I've had is, tie down. I've been using this bungee cord and it works, but moves around. So today we're going to be using some plumber's tape. If you don't know what that is, it's just metal tape with holes in it, but it's handy for all kinds of uses. I've somewhat banged it into place on one side so you get an idea. Taken this chisel and hammered it to fit. Let's get this on the table so we can document it better. Okay, for time, I've drilled out a pilot hole and then put a panhead screw in there. These are the panhead screws. They're different than drywall screws. The reason we want these because these like flat, whereas the drywall screws, sorry about that, the drywall screws are kind of concave or convex and will move around in the holes. These panhead screws, these are perfect for this application because it lays flat. It's a nice flat surface. Okay, let's turn it around here. The reason I did it off camera is because there's a lot of finagling here going on, pounding to make it fit. You could use a hammer, but this just happens to work out perfectly. You go around into all the features, pound, flat, flat, flat. And then down here, underneath and between the battery and the wood, use that flat blade just to kind of shove it under, which allows for our strap to get lined up. I've drilled a pilot hole. And then with this tape, there's a lot of give. Let me switch over to the screwdriver. Okay, one of the things I wanted to point out, now that I have a drywall and a panhead, you can see the difference. It's that convex versus the flat. You put this in here and that hole, it's gonna wobble. Okay, one tip, so I use this, is it 4-inch clamp? Not sure. And it helps make a form, it helps keep things in place like that. So it's handy if you have one of those. Not necessary, but very handy. Okay, and then I have our panhead screw. One thing is this tape likes to shift around. And I drilled a pilot hole for these. Since we're going out of wood, it's smart. Okay, I don't need this right now. Okay. So I believe what I'll do next is chop this excess off and tighten it down, inspect it, and then install. One modification I made is I took this, it's called drawer liner, and just ran it around here. The reason why is because this metal is slick on this plastic here, and so I've got this held down to hold down the strap to keep it up against tightly. And another modification is, along with the screw, I installed this plastic washer. The reason why, it's going to give you more grip to the surface area. Okay, here we are with the finished product. One thing I did, this is called grip liner or shelf liner. I just kind of folded it up just like that and went along. The reason why is this painted metal is slick. And as you can see, it's really on there. Definitely use washers. It's not going anywhere. One other thing I did, let's see here, there we go, is you could see the actual hole is right there, and then there's the other hole here. So what I had to do is I drilled in between those two holes. So basically just drilled there to make it nice and tight. It's easy enough to do. It's time to go back inside the tractor. Okay, here we are, installed, nice and secure. No more jumping around. Yeah, I don't anticipate it going anywhere. And again, I'd recommend this battery. It's a NOCO. I actually have another one that I use for as a emergency jump start, or to power a sprayer, whatever. They work really well. These lithium iron phosphate, they can be installed upside down, sideways, however you need. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.